FTJ는 매우 혼잡해요. 오늘 중부로 돌아가는 출구.
And this is just my train. There was a train before this that was, I think, actually more full. And I haven't even looked around the corner. It's going to be busy today. Well, I'd say tourism is back in Japan. Wouldn't you think so? Holy moly. Man. Yeah, I know I didn't vlog yesterday. So I'm vlogging now to cover both days. It's gonna be fast. I am tired. Yesterday was running around parts of Osaka, trying to get some shopping done at Denden Town, hitting up Osaka Castle because I'd never been there, and then just kind of figuring out what else to do with the time I had available to me. And it's one of my knuckles, sorry. I got started relatively, I think I left here just before 10. So I got to Denden Town, I went through parts of Shinsaibashi. I found a place that sold umaibo. It was actually like themed to it, and it just had a whole bunch of things. So I got a whole bunch of goodies from there. Found an arcade I knew about in Shinsaibashi, and then took off from there, went to Denden Town. Found at least a few of the things I've been looking to buy, and not as much as I would like, but you know, it is whatever. It's whatever. Got some takoyaki there from a place called Goonies, named after the movie Goonies, although it's not themed after the movie, but fun little place. I'd seen it last time I was there, and it's pretty cheap and it's pretty good, so not too bad. Made my way to Osaka Castle. Since it was the holiday, it was the Emperor's birthday, it was really busy. But I basically got in there, kind of went around. I didn't go into the castle. I was just like, fuck it. I'm going to be around here. I'm going to get pictures for somebody, and I'm going to get the fuck out of here. And that's where I went. Then after that, I made my way to Umeda Station. I did a teeny bit more shopping there for some newer stuff. I found a pizza place. Although I didn't find it. That was King Kogi that found it and talked about it. Hughes Pizza. Not far from Umeda Station, like the Osaka Station, Umeda Station area. And it's excellent. Had a couple beers there, had a couple slices, great conversation with them, and came back here. The day before that, I actually tried to go to Koshien Stadium. I'd made it there, but the museum that's attached to it was closed like at least an hour early. So that was kind of a bust, and I ended up diverting off a couple of stations further on that line to an udon place that I had seen on YouTube as well. Umehachi? I think it was Umehachi was the name. The owner is a part-time bodybuilder. He's got to be in like his 60s or 70s, but the competition pictures were fun to see. So a couple of them near the door. The food was really good oyakodon, and it came with a mini udon as well, so that was nice. So at the very least, I got to see Koshien. I got to get my hat, and I got to go have dinner at a place I had seen and wanted to go check out. And then today was USJ, and it was a fucking shit show. As I expected it, but I haven't been to an amusement park in like 25 years. I think the last time I went was to Disneyland in Anaheim, on just kind of like, we just said, fuck it, we're driving there, and we went there for a few hours. Me and my family, I'm like, I don't know why we went other than just to go. But yeah, I knew I wanted to come here, so I made it as part of my plan. I knew going on a Friday probably was a mistake, but I also knew yesterday being a holiday, the ticket was a little bit more, and that means it was probably going to be more busy. It didn't matter. It was fucking, the train I was going to catch to get there was jam-packed, like to the point where one of the doors had trouble closing because somebody was like a little bit too far out. The train to get there that I actually took was not as bad, but it was a fucking madhouse. Like right off the bat, like we weren't even arriving that early. It's like, no, the park was open kind of early. I think they figured that was going to work out, and that's probably why I kept seeing people with power-up bands for Super Nintendo World. That I was like, where the fuck did you get these? Or people leaving the world. I'm like, it just started. So, yeah, that was nuts. And like my timed entry, I'm glad I bought the express pass that has timed entry baked into it, because once I got up to there, it was just like, oh yeah, no, timed entry passes for purchase, they're sold out, you're done. It's like, you might be lucky enough to get one of these standby passes to let you get in, but like there's no guarantee. And once I got in, like I actually got in line, I got up there too early and they just said, nope, you're not supposed to enter yet, go back to the end of the line. So I just kind of like got back in and like would stop at different places until it was like, okay, now it's 10:20, let me the fuck in. And like I think I left there finally at like 2:40, and it was I hit up all the attractions. I got the Mario Kart, I got the Yoshi's Adventure, the ride that kind of goes around. That one actually goes outside, and it was raining all day, so it's just like in that one it's like, okay, put my hood up and hope for the best and just go. And then there was the Mario Kart one was fun, although it's quite disorienting because it's augmented reality. So like you're moving forward and you're seeing other things and you're like, yeah, but this is moving faster than we're moving. So if you get motion sickness easily, I wouldn't go on it. And then I got to do the Bowser Jr. challenge, which you have to collect keys throughout the world. There's like 5 keys you could potentially collect, but you only need 3 to actually go do the challenge. My team won the Mario Kart. There's no competition in the Yoshi one, and for Bowser Jr. we won that as well. So I did all those. I collected the 2 other keys I hadn't gotten. I tried to get as many of the blocks as I could, and I think I hit up most of pretty much everything. I didn't go to the restaurant, unfortunately, Canopio's Cafe, because it was just, I saw the line and I'm like, nope, it's not gonna work out. So I just got one of the green shell calzones they had. It's full of yakisoba and cheese, which was pretty good. And bought my stuff. I got all my power-up bands. Ugh, the price went up on those, so that was fun. But that was easily the most expensive thing. But once I got done with there, I waited until I thought I could get into Wizarding World, and then I just realized, oh yeah, that'll guarantee you entry, but they weren't checking that. They should have, because I got over there and I'm like, wow, this is actually, I think, busier. The wait time for one of the butterbeer lines was like way too long, so I found a different one that worked out okay. Didn't have to wait too long to get into Ollivander's to buy my wand. I bought Luna Lovegood's wand because she's like the only notable Ravenclaw I can think of. And then I went around, tried to do some of the magical spells, wasn't working out too hot. I missed the time to go on to the Flight of the Hippogriff, which I had a guaranteed slot for a half hour, but I spaced and fucking couldn't do it. And I was like, yeah, I'm not waiting 160 minutes to go onto this ride, not when it's like almost 5 o'clock. Just like, nope, I'll skip it, that's fine. I'll do what I can. And then by like around 5, I was like, I'm done, I gotta go, I gotta check out. I was actually starting to vocally get testy with people if they were getting in my way. I wasn't like, I was saying something and then, you know, as I kept moving, but at the same time, once I hit that point, I'm like, I gotta go. I can't handle this anymore. So yeah, there's the last 3 days pretty much in 8 minutes. So I am gonna go get cleaned up and take a nice hot shower, get a clean change of clothes, and basically start getting everything kind of put back together, because I head out of here tomorrow morning. And I'm gonna make a brief stop in Kyoto, which I probably won't do as much as I had planned, which wasn't much anyways, but at least I'm going to stop there and go to K Pasa and get a burrito from their original location, because it's closing basically tomorrow. Unless it's really busy there, and then I'm just gonna be kind of like, let me take pictures and I'll go to the downtown one and I'll get a burrito there and then leave. Because I'll be back in Yokohama tomorrow evening. And then, yeah, we'll see what happens from there, because it's a few days left there, and then I'm off to Otski for 2 weeks, and then I go home. But okay, that's it. I gotta go. I'm gonna go rest. I'm gonna drink some water. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. We'll see you later.